This is called I Climbed a Mountain, and they call it a hill. In 2019, age 59, what the bloody hell was I thinking? I decided to enrol in community services. Anyone would think I could have been drinking. My aim was to show bereaved children a little bit of normalcy from their life of mayhem. Having been bereaved when I was young, to help us, there was no one. The idea was for camps, so you see, that was my plan. I'd heard of Winston's wishes, and in Victoria there was Wombat's wish. But Wombat's wish, and there's only one place, is Drysdale by the sea. Bereaved children can be anywhere. I thought I'd love to take something on the road. There was the Black Saturday fires in rural Victoria. What was available for these kids? Some lost their homes, their pets, their toys, their friends, their family, their schools. There were so many ways of being bereaved, and it is all about being abandoned, and the kids get lost in the system. A child may not always be a naughty child. They sometimes may be a traumatised child, and the system sometimes fails them. Anyway, so that was my plan. So I enrolled in TAFE. A little while down the track, we were given an opportunity to do a placement overseas, to spend 10 days in Indonesia. We spent time learning the Bahasa, the Indonesian language. November, we travelled to Denpasar as a community development placement. In 2018, Lombok had had a devastating earthquake. Many lives were lost, 563 in fact. We rode in the back of the utes, which was so much fun, and I hadn't done it since I was very young. We went to a school, mingled with the kids, and that was really cool. I got to read part of my book to a grade 6 class over there, and Raj interpreted for us. We made eco bricks, and I taught the kids how to whistle, which was quite a mean feat, considering I can't whistle. I can't even roll my tongue. I can't even roll my R's. I must be a little tongue-tied. In Sembalun, you are surrounded by 7 peaks, and if there's a marathon that you're serious about, Rinjani 100 marathon is one to beat, which leads me to Purgasingan Hill. It was a challenge for me, for I was one step closer to 60, and I was overweight and unhealthy. But you see, I have this fear of missing out, and they were not going without me. I rolled my ankle on the way over to the climb, which should have been some form of warning. Did it stop me? Not this time. I was the last one up. The crew all cheered as I came to the top. All credit to Rinjani's support guides, and in my mind, I climbed a mountain. It was more than a hill. At 1,750 metres, it's only 500 metres from our Mount Kosciuszko, and the view from the top was incredulous. I watched the sunset behind an active volcano. I said to one of my colleagues, would it be too much to ask if we had barbecue snags at the top? It was, but the chicken and rice was really good too. And I have to say I wasn't impressed with the squat loo. The old legs were very weak as well. The morning came and they were going to see the sunrise. This was a beautiful surprise. Meanwhile, I was having a panic attack. How was I going to get back down? Others were long gone and were back in town. One of the guides said, can I call you Papuk? I asked, what does that mean? As I was a real sook. He said, grandmother, and I was taken aback. I said, haven't you got a grandmother? He said, no, she's gone. I thought, what an honour. And I said, of course you can. Now everyone calls me Papuk in Lombok today. I have to say, you get in your head, your thoughts can fill you with dread. You start to think about your own mortality. And I was in the age group for a heart attack. I was unhealthy, I was fat, and the odds were stacked. This could have been a reality, and if I had one, without a doubt, they would be carrying a dead body out. because there is no Medivac system in Sembalun. There is only one doctor in town, and I have often said when asked, would I do it again? In a heartbeat, but I would do it a fitter and healthier me.